I'm going to change this a bit. We took care of all the curriculum. We're going to play a little ball now. We're going to play a little ball now. I'm just going to throw some things off the cuff. I told you I got a few things up the sleeve. So let's play it. Scenario game. Let's start with the Roman Army, Alabama Crimson Tide. Could Alabama's number 2 unit, all their number 2s out of that depth chart, could they finish in the top 20 as a group of 5 team and make the playoffs? Well, I guess that's 2 questions. One, could they finish in the top 20? And then if you exceed that, could they crash the party as a group of 5 and make the playoffs? Clint, let's go with you, Adam, first.
So I saw you tweet this earlier today. So I've been sitting on this for a little bit now.
That's right.
Yeah, you let the cat out of the bag a little bit on Twitter, but I'm a resounding no. I don't think that. I think that to think that Alabama's second string. So we're talking about guys that aren't seeing the field, that haven't gotten reps, that you almost have no one who has game experience that has, or major game experience on that roster, on that second string. To think that they're going to go out and is it make the playoff or is it top 25? But I think it's no to both, but make the playoff, no shot. Top 25, I think they'd field a good team, but I don't think they're better than the top 25 teams in the country.
Well, let's go, first of all, it's reverse engineer. Let's go 20 to 25. You're already talking group of 5 teams. A Cincinnati, a San Diego State, Houston's probably hanging in there a bit, spots like that. Clint, just because you're a second teamer, you're still picking up good minutes at Alabama. Half these teams, as the Roman Army, the game's done at halftime. So you're getting a lot of these second teams.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. They're going to let her. And I'm going up against the best of the best day in, day out in practice as it is. Clint, A, do they make the top 20 if they're their own team? B, could they crash this thing as a group of 5?
I would say they could make the top 25. You shifted from top 25 back to top 20.
You said they could or could not?
Yes, yeah, they could. Look. I mean, because here's the deal: is they're good players. There clearly is a drop off, obviously, but I just think that it's the same coaches. You still got elite coaching. You still got elite culture. You still got elite development in terms of the weight room and what they do in the off season. And I'm a firm believer in those things. I think those things separate the men from the boys, along with recruiting, obviously. But so you still have those things. I think they could make the top 25. And the only reason I said I'm looking at, I don't know what poll this is, one of them. BYU's 25, Houston's 24, Cincinnati's 23, Wake Forest is 22. Do I believe that Alabama can take their backups, and do I believe they can finish with a better record than any of those 4 football teams? And I think in a Power 5 schedule, I think the answer is yes. Now, can they crash the party? Ooh, man, that not just any given team. Like I believe, I'll take Georgia last year for an example. G, you take Georgia last year, give me their backup quarterback. You give me their this backup team that's going to play this year that everybody thinks is number 2 in the country, and Kirby Smart's the best thing since sliced bread. And they're just going to run through this thing and end up back in the college football playoffs. They'd be a damn good. They may even be a top 15, top 10 team at Georgia last year with their 2s.
Oh yeah, see, okay, noted. Let's go to the next one.
Well, wait. What's Georgia's answer? Are you a yes?
Yes, I think they finish. I think they finish in the top 20. There's so much talent down there. There's so much talent, and it's not. Again, we were just having this conversation. USC, 20 new guys come into the building. Like, they're still wearing name tags in that football building. They're still introducing each other in the huddle. Now they'll get it together, but the number 2s at Bama came in together, grew up together. You're just not starting yet. Or there's an NFL guy in front of you that hasn't gone and declared yet, but I'm still picking up big minutes in September. I'm battle tested. I'm probably playing, line shifts in these big Jurassic Park conference games, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So they are cohesive to a point. Now they're just finally getting their chance to break out. All the 2s at Bama would be starting someplace else, if not for at Bama. So caliber wise, yeah, I think they finish 15 to 20. Can they crash? I don't think they crash. But it gave me some thought because Cincinnati was able to do it. With the road Cincinnati had with Wisconsin and Notre Dame, they took care of both. Not outlandish for Alabama's twos to go do that. The rest of the run was a straight shot, just don't trip, and then things just work out for you. All of a sudden they're in. So it's not all about the battles you have. It's also about the battles on the other landscapes that'll make or shape your own road without your doing.